Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll talk about one of the very important concepts, that is how to get your profile shortlisted. So, often, I got many comments like, I'm updating my resume, but, my profile is not getting shortlisted, or, I'm not getting calls. So, what I have to do. So, this kind of questions I'm frequently getting. So, I thought of, I'll make a video on that. So, let's proceed. So first step is, preparing your resume and uploading it to job portals. So one mistake that a candidate does here is, he or she, updates her profile in one job portal and he waits for the call to come. So that is not going to happen, guys. What we need to do is we need to rigorously every day, we have to apply to the jobs that are getting listed. Okay, that is one thing that you need to remember. Every day spend like 50 to 30 minutes to 1 hour of your scheduled time in applying the jobs that are coming. So a simple example I'm going to tell. Okay, suppose, if you are taking one photo from mobile, what do? We upload it on WhatsApp, we update on Instagram, we update it on Facebook, we post it, you know on Snapchat. So what are we doing? We are updating our requirement, or we are updating our status in multiple platforms, right? So similarly, when a job seeker is looking for jobs, he has to apply same in multiple portals. That is, one, Naukri; second, Indeed; third is LinkedIn. So you have to, approach all of this together. So now, majorly I have seen that, they either, focus on Naukri, or they will focus on Indeed. No, guys, it is not going to happen. So we have evolved. So LinkedIn profile has evolved a lot. So first thing is, you need to complete your Naukri profile. It has to be 100% up to date. Any key information that you want to give about yourself, like, what is your last day that you want to highlight, or what are you looking for, like what kind of job roles are you looking for. If you want to highlight that kind of information, then you can write that in your title of the, Naukri profile. So that thing that you can do, so that will elevate. So what are you looking, that will give. Similarly, your LinkedIn profile has to be updated. You need to get recommendations, ask your friends, colleagues to get recommendations, ask them to rate on your skills, ask them to provide you feedback on your LinkedIn. So whenever a recruiter, or, some manager or director from the company is trying to approach you, he will see what kind of feedback have you received from your previous organization, or, what your colleagues have to say about your skill sets, or your peers who want, who have comments on you. So they will see all of these things that are available. So for this, LinkedIn is one very good place to get yourself highlighted. Okay, so first thing, post your profile or update your profile on LinkedIn, and Naukri and Indeed. These three are very important things. So first step, after updating your resume, you need to post it, rigorously apply on Naukri, Indeed. And the third step is, you need to follow recruiters, companies in LinkedIn, approach them, like the recruiters or the managers, or, whoever is working in that organization. Try to reach them, and, tell them that, okay, you're looking for so and so job. Ask them, if there are any opportunities. You never know, if you knock 10 doors, one door might open up. Okay, you have to follow that approach always, so the more you approach, there are more chances. So increase your connections. Okay, so the more connections you have, so whenever you are posting something on LinkedIn, it will reach a wider audience. Suppose, if you have 1,000+ connections, so whenever you are posting something on LinkedIn, it will reach 1,000+ connections. So if they are trying to, reply on your status, it will reach their network also. So that way, if you are, posting your requirement, or you're telling that, okay, I need job, I'm looking for a job, my last working day is so and so, my skill set is so and so, I'm working for a current organization, etc., etc. If you're trying to, post such information in LinkedIn, and if you're trying to, post it, there is, a better possibility that recruiter might reach you. Okay, so often I have seen that many of my students have been approached from LinkedIn also, and they are placed in a better organization right now. Okay, so don't rely only on Naukri or only on Indeed. It is not going to happen. So even the employer also post his requirement not only in Naukri, Sometimes he looks for candidate directly in LinkedIn. So I got one call from a startup company. So they didn't post any job requirement in Naukri. Rather than they directly approached me by seeing my profile in LinkedIn. So I suggest you guys to update your LinkedIn profile, no, keep them up to date, write whatever you want, or whatever you want to highlight in your title of your LinkedIn profile. So that is what they look in. And if you're open to network, mark that as open to network. uh, do this kind of things regularly. I'm sure you'll start getting calls. Okay, so the more frequently you apply on Naukri and Indeed, it makes a recruiter feel that okay, this candidate is currently active and looking for jobs. So how will a recruiter know that you are looking for jobs? So there are active looking aspirants and passive looking aspirants. Active looking is someone who will continuously apply for jobs. Passive is someone like he will wait and watch. If he will get some like a good company, then he might think of approaching for that job. So that kind of thing is there. So if you are active job seeker, start applying for jobs every day. So there might be new jobs that are being posted. So sort them with respect to the date, and then you can filter it, and then you can start applying that. Okay, that way you will make your profile come on the top, and recruiter will notice that okay, this candidate is active, and he might start reaching out to you. So that is one thing. And when he is reaching out to you, just directly just don't apply and leave it. So just in an email, when you're replying it to him, write summary of what you are. Okay, so if you are a permanent employee or a temporary employee, what is your skill set, what is your last working day, give him some brief information or summary of your profile in the email itself. Okay, prepare a draft of that in the email. Every email you can send that information and ask them to get back, or if they find it suitable. So that way you are doing something better than the other. Okay, so we have to better than the others in the market that are there. So if you are giving some crisp information in the email, so before he downloads the information, he will look in the email what you have written. Okay, so if he finds relevant, he might reach you. Okay, so there is a better probability. So how you are communicating with that recruiter is very important. Okay, often that is the first step. If you are replying to the recruiter, like someone is showing interest to you in Naukri. So just applying on that job is not enough. So you have to reply him with what is your skill set, what are you looking. So ask them to get back to you if they find your job profile interesting. Give them give them some information, like whenever a guest is coming into your home, what you do, you'll give a glass of water, right? After that you get into a conversation, right? Similarly, whenever his recruiter is reaching out to you, you just give him some crisp information. That way you'll get to know okay, what this candidate has and what I need. So if those two matches, there is a better probability that he might call you or he might schedule an interview. So next steps will be very easy. So that's why your first contact with the recruiter is very important. So prepare a story or prepare a draft of what you want to communicate with the recruiter and reach them out. Similarly, you can reach the recruiters in LinkedIn also. Like if you are applying for a company and there is an opportunity in a company, you can reach out to the recruiter in LinkedIn profile and ask them that, and tell them that okay, you are looking for a job, and you can ask them to refer if there is any probability. So that is also one of the better approaches than Naukri. So often many times I've seen there are many jobs that are being closed without posting on, or without getting posted on Naukri. So how are they doing? They're finding candidates on LinkedIn directly. So that's why update your profile in Naukri, update your profile on Indeed, update your profile on LinkedIn. These three are very important things for your profile to get shortlisted. I hope you find my video very useful. If you like it, please like, share, and subscribe. That's it from my side. Have a good day. Bye bye.